Hi there, my beautiful birdies. Welcome back to the nest. So today we have another spicy reading. I've been trying to be a little bit more consistent with those, especially for those on the 18 plus membership on Moments, the extended platform. But yeah, so today we're going to look into your person's late night thoughts and fantasies. Of course, YouTube doesn't really allow us to go much further than thoughts over here, so the fantasies portion is going to be on the extendeds. That the link is going to be down below for those. If you're interested in getting those but want to pay with PayPal, please email me, okay? The information's for that, it's going to be on the link for your pile, okay? But because I've been having a few issues with the platform. But yeah, other than that, the links are going to be down below. We're going to look into your person's thoughts, and then the extended is going to be there. So we have three beautiful piles with us today. For pile number 1, we have some Selenite. For pile number 2, we have some Amethyst. And for pile number 3, we have some clear quartz. Alrighty, so you can choose by the crystals. You can also choose by the timestamps. They're going to be down below in the description box. Or you can feel free to pause the video, connect a little bit with the piles, and breathe into them and see if there's a specific one that calls to you. Alright, so whenever you're ready, I'll see what. Hi there, my beautiful pile number 1. Welcome into your reading. So if you chose the Selenite Tower, you're definitely in the right place. Yeah, you can go there. So in case you missed the intro, today we're going to look into your person's late night thoughts and fantasies. The 18 plus portion of this reading, the fantasies, it's going to be on the extended. The link is going to be down below because of YouTube. But over here, we're going to look into their thoughts, what they think late at night. And we're going to get started with a little check-in to see if this is really your pal, if this is really your situation with this person. And if it's your reading. If it is not, feel free to check another pal. Or maybe this is just not the reading for you. But let's get started here and take a look. So we have Divine Light. We have Let Go of Control Issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Finances and Career. We also have Confusion, Uncertainty, Unsure, and Restricted, and the 10 of Pentacles. So we have here already some career, money, energy. So this could definitely be someone either very wealthy, or it could be someone career related. So this could be a coworker, could even be a boss, who knows. But I feel like the situation itself, I think it's a bit uncertain here on where the two of you stand. I feel like there are definitely feelings, I feel like, from your side, and maybe there is confusion. Does this person feel the same, right? I feel like there's confusion in regards to where this can go. And I feel like you're just trying to go with the control, to go with the flow and see what happens. Possibly you're focused on your finances and career as well, just trying to figure yourself out. But I feel like there's always this feeling of is this really the right thing? Am I really, I don't know, is this really their relationship? Does this person have feelings for me? I feel like it's a bit uncertain if this person has only platonic feelings and they just see you as a coworker, or if it is a little bit more than that. So yeah, with this Divine Light, I feel like it's attached to this let go of control issues, where I feel like you're trying to let go of control and just breathe through the emotions, see what happens, that kind of vibe. And I feel like you're also perhaps trying to look for signs and trying to look for confirmations. Maybe this reading is one of those, who knows? But yeah, 27 here could be significant. It's interesting that we have 27 sums up to a 9, and then we have another 9 there. So the month of September and October could be significant here as well. We have some earthy energy showing up. Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. Maybe a Gemini too, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be this person's signs or yours. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like you're very much aligned, by the way. And if your career is at a low point, I actually feel like there could be some sort of turn here for you soon. But yeah, I just feel like you're trying to stay grounded, be in harmony with your life. And when it comes to this connection, I feel like there's perhaps a bit of confusion. Not sure where this person is at with you, but yeah. So if that kind of resonated, then this is definitely your reading. And let's get into your person's thoughts, late night thoughts. So we have truth, we have prosperity, and we have ghost, mixed signals, blocked avoidance. So to be honest, this person could also be a bit confused on where you stand with them. What are your feelings? What are your intentions? What are you looking for? Maybe Halloween is significant because I'm just thinking of like, we have the, 31 of October, that is Halloween. And it's a ghost. So yeah, this is my deck and I didn't even think about that when I was making it. But yeah, that's a funny coincidence. But I feel like this person's late night thoughts of you, they're actually very much focused on their career right now. I also feel like they kind of reminisce a little bit on the moments the two of you have together when you're, coexisting. And whether you work together or not doesn't really matter. I feel like they really reminisce on those things. I also feel like they're trying to find the truth within themselves, because I feel like they are kind of putting the blame on you, on like, oh, I don't know how pawn number one feels, so yeah, whatever. When in fact, it's like, are you giving pawn number one mixed signals? I feel like there's a little bit of that vibe. I feel like there's a little bit of that uncertainty on even where your person stands. So then, of course, they're going to show that to you. It's like they're uncertain of their own feelings, and they say that it's because you're uncertain of yours, and you show that. But in fact, you're uncertain of their feelings. I don't think you're uncertain of yours. And it's just a lot of uncertainty, for sure. But I definitely feel like this person doesn't really know how they feel. And I feel like they're kind of avoiding that a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit of past trauma here, for sure. And even with the blocked, I feel like this person is very much blocked with their heart chakra. So I'm not sure what this is going to go, but they seem to be kind of avoiding their own feelings. And for that, they could be in hand avoiding you in some way. And I kind of feel like they also avoid thinking of you, in the sense that I even feel like late at night they could be tempted to think of you, but then I think that they try not to, and they focus on career. So I wouldn't be surprised if right now they're a little bit in a workaholism kind of place, because they really don't want to think too much of you and then get confused and then let that get in the way of their life and that kind of thing. And I feel like they're kind of avoiding, essentially. But I actually feel like they see you in a very good light. I also feel like they kind of, to be honest, this person could be a little bit of a player, of an F-boy, F-girl kind of vibe. And I feel like they don't know how to deal with emotions. And so they look at you, and it's almost like they even look at you as this nun. It's like, oh, you're this nun, you're so sweet and innocent and pure. Like, you're not the person for me. Like, I'm not your type, you're not mine. Like, what is happening here? Right? And I feel like that's also why they get confused themselves. It's because they're not supposed to think of you in any way. You're just a coworker, you're just a friend, you're just an acquaintance. It's like they're not supposed to think about you, but they do. And it's freaking weird for them, And I feel like they kind of see you as being, they put you on a pedestal, but it's not like you're a typical pedestal. I feel like they do admire you a lot, and I feel like they do have a lot of respect for you. It's like you're a person of respect. It's like you're someone that deserves to be treated right. And because of that, I feel like, they see you as marriage material, essentially. And so because of that, they don't know how to treat you like that. They don't know how to give you that, because that's not perhaps who they are, right? That's not what they're used to connecting with. They're used to just having fun and letting go. Great. Moving on, right? And with you, it's like you're not the type of person that they can do that with. I also feel like they kind of put you on a pedestal of purity and innocence when you might not be totally that, right? I mean, you're watching an 18 plus rating, so yeah. But I feel like they kind of put you on a pedestal a little bit around those lines, and it may not be totally true. And I feel like then they just end up retreating and retracting their energy because of that as well. But let's put some tarot here. What are pile number one's person's late night thoughts? Alrighty. Whoa! Plot twist. King of Cups over there. Wow. So we have the Knight of Cups. We have all the... Well, we don't have the Queen of Cups. But we have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups. We did have that King of Cups over there. Lots of Cancer energy here. Damn. We have the Moon, Ten of Swords, and the Magician. This is a lot. So we definitely have some pretty strong Cancer / water energy here. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And we also have here Virgo and Aquarius and Gemini. Okay? I think that's everything. Yeah, I was going to say Scorpio, but yeah, I'm definitely picking up on water energy, strong water energy here. But their late night thoughts is, I think, when they do allow themselves to think of you, I feel like they have so many emotions, and I feel like that's scary to them, because I feel like they do want to come forward and they do want to offer you something solid and serious, because they do see you as a wish fulfillment. They do see you as someone, again, marriage potential. You know, I feel like they are seeing you as, I've been trying to manifest and to meet this person my whole life, and now they're here. What the heck do I do with that, right? I feel like they're kind of freaking out. And the thing here is, I feel like their thoughts are blocked a lot by their past, because I feel like they're really still hung up on an ex, not necessarily on the ex itself, the person, like they still love that person. They're hung up on the pain that that person has left. And I don't think they know how to deal with that energy. They don't know how to let it go. They don't know how to move on. They don't know how to overcome it. They are kind of freaking out, because I feel like they're scared of investing their energy just for that energy to then get pushed away, and for you to block them, for you to avoid them, for you to forget about them and move on to the next person and find out that you're not even that interested in them. You know, they're really, really scared right now. And I feel like they don't really know what to do about that, because I feel like there is a big desire here to ask you on a date, but at the same time, and it's like they feel so lucky with you. They feel so safe with you. Things are light with you. Not like their past. There's a lot of trauma, a lot of drama as well. And they don't know how to separate both. It's like love is pain. So I don't care if I have feelings for you, and if I feel light and safe with you, love is pain. So I'm going to get hurt. So I better not get hurt and just walk away right now. So they're really freaking out here. And they're really, really scared. So that's essentially their late night thoughts. They think on how a wonderful person you are, how much marriage potential you are, and material, right? How much, and not even like marriage, it doesn't have to apply, but long-term relationship. They see all of those qualities in you. They want to ask you on a date. They want to confess something to you. They want to, go towards you with this communication of love. Like, hey, I have feelings for you. This is not just a work relationship. This is not just a friendship. I want more. And I really feel like they really want for the wheel to turn, for things to change around, but they don't know how to. They really don't. And so they kind of start avoiding their feelings and start thinking a lot about their past. I really feel like they're so scared of getting hurt. But the truth is, they in the end, they recognize that you are their wish fulfilled. And more than anything, this could actually be someone that has a really powerful physical magic. It's called sex magic. I'm not sure if I can say that on YouTube, so yeah, I'm just gonna say it. But this could be a very powerful person when it comes to that. So I'm really curious to see their fantasies in that point, because that could lead us to what they're manifesting with you. And what I mean with that is that because this person could be very powerful in that matter, when they are fantasizing about you, they're just manifesting you. and they're manifesting a relationship with you. And another thing is that as they fall asleep thinking of you, they are manifesting that with you either way, because their thoughts are on you and their thoughts are on, oh, but what if this can actually be something good? And they end up, dreaming of that. Their subconscious assumes that has their reality. So that is what they're manifesting. They're manifesting you. They're manifesting a relationship with you. So let's see here. Okay, let's see here what they would say. Okay. Do I mean anything to you? I'm so in love with you. I just want to get married to you now. See? We also have you're incredibly beautiful. I'm in awe every time I look at you. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, this is a lot. Alrighty, so we have over here, have you moved on? We deserve a happily ever after. Is it safe? See, this person is really scared. Excuse me. How can you love someone like me? You'll hear from me. So I really feel like this person does plan on approaching you, on communicating with you these feelings. And I feel like with this, have you moved on? I see this in both ways. In one way, it's kind of their self-talk. Like, come on, can you move on from this? Like, are you finally ready to be in love again? Are you finally ready to give your heart to someone? And I feel like that's a question that they also ask themselves. Another thing is, I feel like they also ask themselves if it's that thing, are you interested in me? I feel like they're really confused about that. I know you don't trust me. Let me change that. I'll see you in my dreams. What did I tell you? They fall asleep thinking of you, so they end up dreaming about you and manifesting you. I'm obsessing over you. I believe we can get through this. My friends and family want to see us together. We also have a maybe. I reread our messages all the time. So I believe I said that this person reminisces a lot on the moments the two of you have, even if it's just like a small conversation over text. They also remember that. I want you close to me, and I want you to reach out. This person is freaking scared. So they don't know how to deal with this. They don't know what to do about this. They're just freaking out, essentially. They do have feelings for you. I feel like they really want something with you. I just feel like they're freaking scared about that. So, yeah. Let's get here some advice for you. Where do I have? Oh, there you go. Let's get here just some quick advice for you. We have you deserve love. We have over here, stay optimistic about your love life and passion. And I believe I did see romantic feelings. So I do feel like you have romantic feelings for one another. There is a lot of passion here, and I feel like the key here for this connection is perhaps where you're at right now, is that going with the flow, just seeing what happens, trying to just breathe through it, right? And I feel like, stay optimistic about stuff, try to breathe through it, try to perhaps give this person a little hint that, yeah, you kind of have feelings and you do want things to, evolve and that kind of thing. Excuse me. And yeah, just know that this person, like, they really think of you a lot, and like they're already thinking about like marrying you and everything. And they really want to communicate with you their feelings, but they're just chicken out a lot. Okay, so with that being said, let's move on to the extended and see what are their late night fantasies. All right, so thank you so much for being here. This is where we part. If you're going to the extended, the link is going to be down below, just so you know. If you want to PayPal me instead of using credit card or something, then email me. Okay, the information is going to be there on the link. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to smash like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. And that's it. I wish you the best. I love you very much, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hi there, my pal number 2. Welcome into your reading. So if you chose the Amethyst, you're definitely in the right place. And in case you missed the intro, we are going to be looking into your person's late night thoughts and fantasies. The fantasies portion, since it is 18 plus, we're going to look in the extended because YouTube does not allow us to go any further with that. So the link for that is going to be in the description box below if you're interested. If you want to get it with PayPal, definitely email me, but the instructions are going to be there. But with that being said, we're going to start with a little check-in to see if this is really your pal, if this is really your person and your situation. If it is not, feel free to check another pal, or maybe this is just not the reading for you. But with that being said, let's get into it. So we have over here communication. We have flirt. We have honeymoon, higher self, spiritual growth, aligned, ascension, and we have the 10 of swords. Damn. This is interesting. So this appears to be someone that you used to have something with, and I feel like right now perhaps you're going through some sort of reconciliation, some sort of. I'm not sure if it is. I feel like you were kind of trying to be friends, perhaps, or maybe you haven't really named anything yet, and you're just vibing, you're just communicating, you're just talking. But I do feel like you were talking, and I feel like there was some ending happening here between the two of you. But I do feel like things are better now, because I almost see this as the past. Because it's almost like you needed to go through that separation for your own individual growth, for you to be able to be better, do better, and create more in your lives individually, so then you could come together and create something better, right? So I feel like that's where you're at with this person. I feel like there is communication here. You could flirt a lot, and I feel like you're definitely kind of reconnecting with each other, getting to know each other. I feel like you're in this point in the relationship where you're starting to find that spark again. For some of you, you even were married with this person, and now you're friends and you're besties, and you're like, wait, why did we get the divorce, right? Excuse me. And I kind of feel like you could also be seeing a lot of signs about this person. And it's like everywhere you look, you see a sign, you see a synchronicity, you see something that means, hey, you're kind of, in the same energy field, and you're supposed to develop something here. But I definitely feel like this relationship is moving forward in a different direction than it was previously. Because it's almost like this is happening backwards. There was a separation here for sure. You were working on your individual growth. Now this honeymoon, I also see it has the 6 of swords. So you're moving away from this energy. You're aligned. You have ascended. So now you're able to get into a different energy. And over here with a flirt, you could be flirting with each other again. And there's a lot of communication happening. I also see with this flirt, we do have extended lighthearted energy to others. So it could be that you're still open to other people. You're still open to possibilities, to getting to know someone else, but I feel like this person still remains a little bit as an option. At least there's communication, and I feel like you're still wanting something with each other. You're still wanting to create something together. At least that's how it's showing up. So if you were in a separation with someone, or if you're thinking of someone specific and you were in separation with that person, you had some sort of falling out, you had some sort of phase where you had to go your separate ways for you to be able to grow individually and to become better people. And now there is some communication starting to develop here, then this is definitely a pal. So let's take a look into your person's late night thoughts. We have over here financial health. We have friendship. We also have fate, luck, destiny, meant to be. And we have fantasy, daydreaming, fantasies, future. Wow. Wowza. It's so interesting how we have 23 and 22. And that thing of like going backwards, it's almost like you had to take a step back so then you could take 2 steps forward. And I feel like that's something this person kind of thinks of. If you're needing any sort of financial help, not necessarily that you need money or anything, but either you or your person could be going through some shift in career where you need advice, you're talking about it, this person could help you out with it, this person could give you some hint of like, hey, maybe this is a way that you can go, and I'm just trying to help you, nothing more, no intentions there. I feel like they do want to do it from a place of kindness and a place of friendship. Is that all of it? All of their intentions? I don't think so. I think there is a lot more than that here. So I definitely feel like this person, I mean, we do have fantasies here. We're going to look at that in the extended. But I definitely feel like this person thinks that, like, what are the boundaries here? Because you used to have something, and now you're trying to be friends. So where's the line? How can we separate this, right? And I feel like this person also thinks a lot about, like, you know, if we're together here, if we met again, if we started to create something together again, if we're building this friendship again, isn't there a reason for it? Is it just a coincidence? And I think this person is thinking, heck not. Right? I do feel like they value this friendship a lot. And I also feel like that's something they think about, is that they don't want to ruin it. You know, you already had the separation once. So how can we not have the separation again, even if it's just as a friendship? You know, I don't think they want to ruin that, or the possibility of that. Let's put some tarot, because I'm interested in taking a look into this person's feelings, to be honest. Because I feel like there's a lot more than the surface, even with this closed book, right? It's almost like they journal about you. They could keep a diary, if that makes any sense. But they could journal about you. They could talk a lot about you. And it's like they have a lot of things to say about this relationship and their feelings for you. But at the same time, they're scared of confessing that to you because of the impact that it could have, right? Because now you're building a friendship, not a romantic relationship. So what tells them that you're interested in building something more than that as well, you know? I don't know if this person is into astrology or something spiritual, but they could have this feeling of, you're my soulmate. You know, we have something together here. We mean something to each other. Is that thing of, like, is it really coincidence if we walked away from each other and now we're, you know, connecting with each other again? Is it really a coincidence? So I feel like they give the universe a little credit here. But we have the Fool. Oopsie. Jesus. We have Temperance. How do you want to go? It is Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. What about this person's late night thoughts and fantasies? Thoughts. Just thoughts. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we also have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Here's the deal. There are a couple of things. I feel like this person really doesn't want to mess up what the two of you have, because that has happened before. And so I feel like it's not that they didn't take the relationship seriously last time, but I feel like they were definitely more immature then. And now I feel like they have grown. They have gone through this, you know, it wasn't just you that went through this higher self-ascension, right? Through the spiritual growth. I feel like you both did, and you both needed to do that work. And with this Nine of Pentacles, that is the card of alignment, higher self, spiritual ascension, that kind of thing. You're independent, you're feeling good, you're feeling confident, you're in a very good place with yourself in life. And this being in reverse, I feel like this person went through all of that process, went through all of that transformation, healed all of those things that they needed to heal, and everything in between. But then they came to the end and they realized, yeah, okay, that was fun, but there's something missing. And I feel like they started to realize that the thing that they were missing was you. You know, that what they needed was you. And I feel like they really want to give this relationship another shot because of it. And I feel like they think a lot about this, not just at night. I feel like it's something, even with the daydreaming, right? Something that they think like all the time. But this person is really ready to take the leap of faith here towards a future with you. I feel like that's something they want to build. They want to heal this with you, especially with Temperance. That is a card of reconciliation. So that is really something they desire to have. And I feel like they don't feel complete without you. You know, it's like they are their own person. They're independent and they feel good about themselves. But there's more to life than just independence and money and friends, like family and finding a partner that is also a part of it. And I feel like this person is truly starting to realize that That yes, they have fears, and yes, maybe in the past they were immature, but now they have a different vision of things. Now they see life in a different way. And I feel like they definitely see you as their future, has their wish fulfilled, and has someone that they can have something beautiful with. Especially with this Ace of Cups, they want a brand new beginning. And I also feel like if you were to have a heart-to-heart conversation, deep conversation with this person, about like what happened between the two of you, what can happen from this point forward, and that kind of thing, a little bit of a deeper talk, I feel like this person would actually apologize for a lot of stuff. Because I feel like they know that they should have been more mature, that they should have said this, that they should have done that. They know that now. And for some of you, maybe it's too late. Maybe you don't want anything to do with this. That is valid. But we're looking at your person's perspective, right? And for them, they definitely want to fight for this. So let's pull some messages from them. What would this person like to say to pile number 2, please? I'm overthinking things. No, and I kind of see this as like, I'm afraid you'll say no. I also feel like this is them saying like, oh my God, I was so stupid. I'm also seeing that. Especially with the I'm overthinking things. It's like they're overthinking everything that they did, everything that they said. Because I feel like they knew that you deserved more than what they were giving you. Oh, Jesus. We have people are talking about us. You're more than I could ever ask for. What would this person like to say to pile number 2? Ooh. I want to give you everything. I reread our messages all the time. I worry about us. What would this person like to say? Have you moved on? There we go. I've stopped myself from reaching out so many times. You're the only one that gets me. My friends and family want to see us together. I'm projecting my insecurities onto you. I'm afraid you'll say no. What did I say? Damn. Tell me what you want. Yeah. And that's him. So I really feel like this person is like, where do we go? What do we want? Right? How are we going to make this happen? Because we have to make this happen. I really feel like this person wants to work on this more than anything. More than anything. They're really afraid that you have moved on and you don't want to do anything with them, which is, again, valid. Very much valid. But this person, I feel like they want a little bit more than a friendship. I feel like they do still have feelings for you. They want to help you in everything, in every way that they can. They want to be there to support you. And again, we were talking about how they could have a diary or talk a lot about you and your this relationship with other people. And that's why people are talking about the two of you. And, my friends and family want to see us together. Because I feel like they talk a lot about the two of you and their feelings for you. I feel like this person really wants something here with you. I feel like they're serious. And they think a lot about that. What is the advice here for my pile number 2s about this situation? Let your friends help you. We have passion. All right. Heart-to-heart conversations. What did I tell you? I feel like there is a need for there to be a heart-to-heart conversations. Even if it is just for closure. Even if it's just for forgiveness, just for you to be able to move forward. I feel like that's something that needs to happen. And talk has friends. I feel like there shouldn't be this pressure of, oh, let's talk so we can reconcile and get back together. Talk has friends, Talk for the benefit of the friendship. Because I feel like right now this person could be holding themselves back, even in the way that they act with you. And they could possibly not be totally authentic. And maybe neither are you, because I feel like maybe there's still a few things to be said. Maybe there's still feelings to be revealed. That kind of thing. And I feel like with this passion, it's like focus on expressing love. We do have here true love, but focus on expressing love more than expressing passion. Because maybe that's something that the two of you really experienced with passion. And I feel like now you need to take a step back and really focus on okay, let's be friends. How do you feel? Can we talk about the past? That kind of thing. Because I feel like that's something that a conversation that needs to be had. Okay? And then see where it goes. I feel like that's the biggest thing. See where it goes, see what happens, see what this person says, and find out. Find out. That's kind of the advice. Okay? So yeah, with that being said, we're going to get on to the extended right now for the fantasies. And what this person thinks of you in that matter. But if this is web apart, well, the link is going to be down below for that, just in case you're wondering. But if this is web apart, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so freaking much. And that's it. Oh, don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. But hopefully, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi there, my pal number 3. Welcome in to your reading. So if you chose the clear quartz, you're definitely in the right place, and we're actually going to start by taking a look at that. And in case you missed the intro, today we're looking into your person's late night thoughts and fantasies. The fantasies portion, it is 18 plus, so we're going to have to do that in the extended. The link is going to be down below, and there are going to be instructions there if you want to pay through PayPal. Okay, you'll have to email me, but anyways, today we're going to look into your person's thoughts over here on YouTube, and we're going to start with a little check-in to see if this is really your person, if this is really your situation. If it doesn't really apply, don't worry. Feel free to check another pal, and maybe this is not your reading if it doesn't apply. But anyways, let's get into it. We have self-acceptance. We have the lovers. We have a wedding. We have romantic feelings, and we have submissive. Okay, we're finishing this reading right. So this is, wedding. This is definitely someone you're either married to or in a committed relationship with, and I feel like things are pretty soft. I feel like this is someone that you feel safe with. With this self-acceptance, it's like you accept each other for who you are, and you also accept yourselves. So I feel like this person in this relationship is someone that boosts your self-confidence, is someone that boosts your self-love and helps you be a better person in the end. I feel like there is a lot of love here, definitely in love, definitely very connected to each other. I feel like this is a beautiful relationship, and I feel like you keep choosing each other over and over again, you know? I already pre-shuffled it, but there was another card that came with the lovers. I don't remember which one it was, but then I just decided to keep one, and the lovers was the first one to come out, but I feel like it was another major arcana. So, either way, whatever it was, I feel like this is a very big spiritual connection. I feel like this is someone that is meant to be in your path and is meant to support you and and has a really important significance in you. I feel like this is someone that you find super attractive for sure. And this is someone in a relationship that you have been waiting for so long. It's almost like you have been waiting and looking for this person your whole life. You have been trying to find each other your whole lives, and now you have each other, and you keep choosing yourselves and the connection every single day. And that is beautiful. We have Gemini energy here. It doesn't have to be, but just a little extra confirmation. But either way, I guess this was pretty straightforward. So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, I guess it's not your reading. But let's look into your person's late night thoughts of you and what they have to tell us. We have life purpose. We have blessings. And we have number 19 over here with Empress. Shining glow up self-love. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So I feel like this person truly admires you, and they're like in awe of you every single night. Maybe you already like sleep together. I mean, if you're married, you're probably living in the same house, and you sleep together. And I feel like this person, you could already be sleeping, and this person is kind of looking at you and just admiring you. And when I pulled this life purpose card, the first thing that I heard was like, you're meant to be the parent of my children. And I feel like that's something they think of deeply. Especially with blessing, I feel like this person is just so grateful for you. And every single night they think of that. Every single night they think of the moments that you had together, all the things that you overcome until you got to this point of the commitment, whether you're married or not. But they're truly grateful for this situation, to how everything happened. And I feel like they also feel very safe. Like this person is naked here, and so it for me, it says that this person really feels like they can be their most authentic self, that they're not judged. They're appreciated for who they are. They are loved. They are admired. They are respected. They are desired and seen and understood, just like they do to you. You know, it's like it's reciprocated. I also feel like they're really proud of you. That's also something they think of. They're absolutely proud of the person you become every single day and all your progress, because they definitely see you like you're shining. You had a huge glow up, and like, this is my person. Pile 3 is my person, and I'm so proud. It's like, I'm proud of you, and I'm also proud of myself that I got you, you know? So there's definitely something around those lines. The age 19 could be significant here, if that resonates. But I just feel like this person loves you so much and is so grateful for everything. And I even feel like with this life purpose, there is a feeling of that spiritual side that we saw with the lovers and the major arcanas. It's like there's this web that connects the two of you. And maybe this person is not even super spiritual, and you may find this weird, but I actually feel like they could be thinking about this a little bit more often than before, where it's like there is this connection between us, this spiritual web that ties us together, and it's like the string of fate, you know. And I feel like they definitely see that with you, and it's like they understand everything that happened in their life until this point, and everything makes sense. You know, you make everything make sense. That's beautiful. I also feel like, you know, with the trees, there's that thing of like you being the parent of their children. To be honest, I feel like that's something that they've been thinking about, having children with you, because like, this is reminding me of like building roots, right? So if you're in a committed relationship but not at the point of like marriage, and you're not living together, that kind of thing, I feel like this person definitely wants to settle down and you know, settle roots. So they could be looking at houses, looking at places where the two of you can be, that kind of thing. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. All right, let's take a look here. Okay. I also feel like sometimes this person may not feel like they're enough for you. And the 5 of Cups shows up as I say that. I feel like sometimes their past could haunt them a little bit. And I feel like that's something that makes them a little bit more vulnerable and emotional as well. It's that thing. It's like, we've been through so much, and I've been through so much. I've been with all of these people, all of these failed relationships, so many people that were trying to, I don't know. What I'm getting is like everyone that was trying to get the worst of me. So there's this feeling of like they may have connected with people that were always bringing out their worst, and were possibly also their worst when they were together, and you bring out their best. And it's like, sometimes I feel like they are afraid that their past could make you want them less, and they're afraid perhaps of repeating the same mistakes, of experiencing the same things, of disappointing you in some way. And maybe this is also related with wounds and traumas, and people that didn't make them feel like they were enough, and perhaps that they were too much, and that kind of thing. And now you're the person that comes forward and it's like, okay, it's okay to be me. It's nothing. I'm naked, and I'm okay being naked. You know, I'm confident with myself. I self-accept, right? I know my worth, and it's all thanks to you. You truly have healed this person, or you heal this person, and you help them be a better person and let go of their past. But I feel like their past still haunts them a little bit from time to time. And I feel like it's insecurities, you know, not that they're cut up on anyone or anything like that. It's insecurities of them feeling like they may not be enough for you. All right. What are, Pile 3's person's late night thoughts, please? Oh, we have the lovers again. This person is so in love. It's beautiful. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Chariot, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's more, to be honest. All right, definitely a lot more. But we have the Star, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a lot of earthy energy here. We have that Gemini that we saw before, Cancer, and then we have strong Virgo and Capricorn especially, but let's throw Taurus in there, and Aquarius, okay? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. But this person's late night thoughts. I feel like there are a lot of insecurities, and I actually feel like I'm seeing these two together. It's almost like it's clarification of each other. But I feel like this person is truly trying to heal from their past. However, I feel like sometimes it comes to haunt them. Sometimes it make them question things in the sense of, you know, if they were cheated on, and I'm seeing that has a possibility here. If they were cheated on, am I going to be cheated again? Right? It's like, I feel like they do trust you, and I feel like they do, you know, they trust the connection. They know that you're loyal, that kind of thing. But I feel like they do fear it because of their past, right? And I feel like sometimes that gets the best of them, but at the same time, then they look at you, and they look at you being the Empress, and they remember that you're their blessing, and that they are your blessing too, in a way, you know? And I feel like everything becomes a little lighter. And it's that thing, even here in the Star, like, I almost see this lamp has you, you know, sleeping in this person's arms. They could sometimes cry a night thinking of you and thinking of this connection. Not with sadness, it's just like so much gratitude. And it's that thing, it's like, when these thoughts start to come up, these insecurities and wounds and all that, they look at you sleeping in their arms, and it's like, what am I even thinking about? Like, pile number 3, like, they're my blessing. They wouldn't hurt me, you know? And I feel like they remind themselves of that. But with the Chariot here and the Knight of Pentacles, I also feel like another thing could be sometimes a little hesitation, a little inner conflict, let's call it, of like moving things too fast, moving things too slow. It's like sometimes they may struggle to find a balance, because it's that thing. It's sometimes it's like you met in 1 month, and they want to marry you in the next, and then at the same time they want to, you know, take their time, and then at the same time they want to, you know, have babies with you straight away, but then they remember, wait, I'm really young and I don't have the we don't have the financial status to have a baby, so let's wait, but I want it. You know, it's like sometimes I feel like they struggle with, I want everything with you straight away, but wait, I have a reality to understand, and I know that, you know, I don't live in my dream world yet, so I have to wait things out, and I have to be patient. And I feel like that patience could be a little hard from time to time, but essentially they think a lot about the future between the two of you, because again, I really feel like there's a strong desire, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. There's a strong desire to have a family with you, to build a family with you. That's really something they want. And that is also showing up here in these Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. They want to open a new door. And I also feel like they think of all the times that you've supported them. And I also feel like they're really grateful for that. It's like the world could have been against them and tempting them and trying to break the two of you apart, or trying to push them into temptations, push them into worse moments in their life. But you're always there. You were always there guiding the way, showing them the light and giving them the key, right? And I feel like you do have the key to their heart. I mean, that is pretty obvious by now, but I feel like you truly do have the key to their heart, and they want everything with you. And it's like every step that they take, they want you to be there by their side. Oh, and how beautiful. Because I was saying that, you know, I'm seeing this as like clarifying one another. And if you notice, the foot, they're using the same foot to climb. And it's like no matter where you are, if you were 10 minutes away, if you live in the same house, if you're 10 hours away, they know that you're going to be there by their side. They know that you're going to support them. You're going to have their back. That's beautiful. And even here, the Two of Wands is like two people. That's why I feel like they, even if they're not so spiritual, they could start to think about those things, because they see the two of you as one. They see the two of you as, I don't know, it's like you're meant to be together, essentially. And with this Three of Pentacles, I feel like sometimes they could also be scared of other people getting in the way, and other people making you question something, or other people not approving of the connection. I feel like there's a little fear around other people, around cheating for some, and maybe both, but also around gossip, opinions, people trying to get in the way to break the two of you apart. But at the same time, they know that you two are these little kids. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you have really ugly dudes behind you trying to kill you. No, it's like, I'm just going to be here dancing and loving my person, you know? But I want to tell you how I truly feel. Let's get some messages here from this person. And I feel like I want to tell you how I truly feel. I feel like it is about all of these things. I feel like they could want to express all of this gratitude, all of these thoughts to you, but I also feel like it is about that thing of having children. It's like this person really thinks that you're part of their destiny, you know. How can you forgive me after what I've done? So I don't know if you had some sort of falling out, some sort of argument or something. Or I feel like it's that thing of like, how can you love someone like me after, after what I did in the past? Because I feel like this is a very far, far past. I feel like this is the person they were when they were together with someone else. The person that was at their worst. And it's like, you know this person, they've told you about it. Maybe you didn't really meet that person, right? But you know that side of them. And you've heard of that side of them. And I feel like I really feel like this person can be insecure sometimes around why you love them. How can you love someone like me? You know, that kind of thing. But I feel like this person really cares about you, you know, and always wants you to be safe. I mean, of course, you're married, but are you okay? We also have here, I've stopped myself from reaching out so many times. I reread our messages all the time. I feel like even like the first messages from when you've known each other and you met, this person could reread them, to be honest. But with this, I've stopped myself from reaching out so many times. I really feel like it's about this, about like having children, that kind of thing. You also have here, have you moved on? Can we slow this down? I almost feel like it's like, have you moved on from our fears, from our dreams? Is that still something you want as well? Do you still have my back? I've tried to move on so many times, but I always come back to you. And I feel like there's this feeling, because like, I don't think you're separated at all. But I've tried to move on so many times, but I always come back to you. I feel like it's just the feeling of like, I've tried to move on from this fear. It keeps coming back, but I also go back to you. And I remember who you are. And I remember that you have my back and that you love me unconditionally, just like I love you, you know. But I need to focus on my healing. Yeah. We have over here, can I love you like she couldn't? Oopsie. Oh, Jesus. What a mess. All right. Anything else from this person? What would this person like to say to pile number 3? Not too much. I want you to put you first and like take care of yourself. My past is in the way. Yeah. Let's fall asleep in each other's arms. There you go. I'm projecting my insecurities onto you. I'm afraid I'm not what you're looking for. Yeah. So this person is really insecure right now. They have a lot of insecurities. They do want to open up to you about them. I feel like this is a matter of time, you know, give them time to open up about those insecurities. But they do want you to be okay. They do want to treat you as this Empress as well, but also for you to treat yourself like this Empress, you know. But yeah, so let's pull some advice here for you. All right, so if you still have anything from your past to release as well, this is a time to do so. I would even say this new love has like a new beginning in this connection where you can grow closer together by opening up about your insecurities and your past and working through those things together, you know, allowing each other to be there for each other. So with this, make the effort. I would even say, again, if you have any insecurities, any traumas, any healing to do, and that you would like to open up to this person about, that could push them into opening up to you as well, and it could help them make them feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, with this new love, and children over here, just be conscious because you could be in a very fertile point. So if you're not looking for children, I think it would make this person very happy, but that is a possibility happening here. Okay, so just be conscious of pregnancy and all those things if you're not looking for that. If you are, then I would try. I would try because this is looking pretty good. But in the end, I just feel like, you know, this is also both of your inner childs, and I feel like or inner children, and I feel like they feel very safe with each other, and that is the new beginning that is showing up. Is your inner child, their inner child, really communicating and creating a beautiful new beginning together, where you feel even more loved, even more respected and seen and safe. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to get into the extended now. I feel like, I don't know, I may be surprised, but it could be very lovemaking kind of stuff. But we're going to get into the extended now for their fantasies. And the link is going to be down below for that if you're interested. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so freaking much. Don't forget to smash that button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. And I wish you the best. I love you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.